Okay, here we go. Can you see my screen yet?
Not yet.
No.
There we go.
You can see it? All right, here we
Yes.
go.
That's how we always pick it up, bro. This is not like what's on that one. Oh.
Uh-oh, sorry. There it is right there, you guys. Our GOB Network Conference II. We're super excited that you all have come on today. Some of you guys are traveling. As you can see, Daryl has a new background. It's the traveling background on his way to the Westin O'Hare Hotel. He's also got the Jacksons on there and his wife. So as you all are coming in, you know how we do. Welcome to the Commercial Multifamily Masterminds, an affiliate of the GOB Network of Apartment Investors. We want to share that the purpose of this mastermind is to get rid of the competitive mindset and to have the mastermind mindset. It is here where we will do everything in our power to assist you in getting your investment opportunity across the finish line. We have new investors and seasoned investors. We have accredited and non-accredited, and we want investors to be a part of this mastermind group. Welcome to the Commercial Multifamily Masterminds, an affiliate of the GOB Network of Apartment Investors. So here's Daryl's favorite quote. The mastermind principle, the coordination of knowledge and effort of two or more people who work together, a definite purpose in the spirit of harmony. Can y'all say harmony? If you can hear me, put hashtag harmony in the chat. That's
harmony.
That's right, Robert, harmony.
Harmony.
Are you in Chicago already?
No, I'm leaving early tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. So we're leaving. Yeah, I'm bringing my better half with me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet her. So here's our agenda. I don't see Jim here yet. Let's see here. I don't see Jim here yet, but that's okay because Daryl's taking care of us. And if my PowerPoint would advance, there we go. Take it away, Jim.
Our second annual conference is coming up in Chicago in June. It looks like we're going to be able to secure Navy pier, and we're trying to do a conference that really emphasizes networking and deal making. So we're going to have a lot of the big major brokers in the conference, and we're inviting them to bring deals with them to the conference so that we actually take down some deals during the conference. And also lenders like Chris will be there to help facilitate those deals. And so we're going to try, if we can, to pre-vet some of them so that we already know what the lending looks like and have it ready to go so that we can get a deal LOI done on the weekend. But more importantly, we're really going to focus on the networking aspect and try to make it something that's out of this world for both the people that are there in person and also the people that are there virtually. And we're going to have follow-up. We're having it, the plan is right now to have it Wednesday and Thursday so that Friday and Saturday you can stay over for more in-person networking. We plan on having several different things for you to choose from for a deeper immersive networking experience. So we're thinking a shopping spree on the Magnificent Mile for the ladies, maybe a Cubs game and a bar crawl for the guys, or maybe a tour on one of the architectural tours, either on the double-decker open-air bus or on the water taxis. Also the museum campus, maybe do something down there if we want to do more of a family thing. So there's just so much to do in Chicagoland. I'll drop something here, a link to the information about that so that you guys can take a look at it and see all the things that are available to do during the network. And I think that we also have Mark and Robert still as vendors that are on today.
Awesome. Thank you, Jim. Mark, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Take it away, Mark.
Which Mark?
Mark Gross.
Hi, I'm Mark Gross from CSSI, Cost Segregation Services. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you in person for the first time at the GOB conference later this afternoon and next day and the next day. So looking forward to it. And if you're not familiar with cost segregation, we accelerate depreciation for commercial properties, all property types nationwide. I'll put my information in the chat for a free preliminary analysis. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Is Chris Peters on?
Yep, I am. Hey, Alicia.
Hi, Chris. Take
Good
it
morning.
away.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Chris Peters with Stack Source. We are a commercial real estate financing platform. We have about 1,000 unique lenders across the country, all commercial asset types. About 50% of our business is multifamily. Everything from new construction, value add, repositioning, redevelopment projects, short-term bridge loans, acquisitions, and refinances. I put my info in the chat. I'll also be at the conference. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. I'll have a couple colleagues there, Zach and Michael. So if you can't get a hold of me, Zach and Michael will be running around as well. But look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Robert Aragona.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good morning, Alicia and everyone here. Looking forward to meeting everyone finally in person tomorrow over the next 4 days. We'll be there Wednesday through Saturday. So nice first time in Chicago for us. So what I do with Garden State Funding, asset-based lending, working capital, all types of loans, lines of credit for businesses, companies that are underserved by the big banks out there. I'm helping a few right now get to the finish line on their loans they're requesting for working capital. I also do the unsecured, no collateral business lines of credit. That's great for investors or just small business owners. And then the loans and mortgages, from hard money to stated income to bridge and everything in between for commercial properties, commercial and investment properties nationwide. So I'll put my info in the chat and look forward to meeting everyone the next few days in Chicago. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Robert. It's going to be so awesome to see you. I think we've talked what feels like 2 years. So it'll be nice to see you in person here shortly.
Yep,
Awesome. And do we have any other vendors? I'm trying to scroll my screen. And I'm not sure, Daryl, do you see any other vendors on the call? I don't think so. Awesome. So since we don't have any other vendors, now is the time that we like to open up this platform and welcome in the brokers. If there's any brokers that are on the call, any owners of commercial multifamily properties, if you're on the call and you have some properties that you would like to share, please use this time now to share them with our team. You guys are all so quiet. How many of you are getting ready to travel to Chicago? Anyone? Yeah, me. And you can see Daryl there in his square traveling. They're on, I think the shuttle bus heading over to the hotel as we speak right now.
Yep, we're just pulling up at the Westin right now.
Yay. I'm not gonna ask you to turn the camera around.
Oh, let me see if I can do this thing. Hold on 1 second here. Here we go.
Oh, you're heading this evening? Awesome, Billy. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah. So here's the this is the Westin that we're pulling up to right now.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna go inside, I'll get set up. So that I would be able to relieve Alicia so she could catch that bird.
Yeah, because it's looking like it's still on time. And I don't see Na on the call yet. So what we'll do right now is we'll do a quick breakout session. We do have a presenter. Awesome, Jennifer. We do have a presenter today, but it looks like they're running just a little bit late. So we're going to do a quick breakout session so that we can all speak, because I know some of you guys are ready to get together. If you have not already, before you travel, if you haven't already, go to your emails and download the Hoover app. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's the Hoover app. And this app is really, really cool. This is going to give us everything that we need to know about the conference. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but go to your emails. And it's the Hoover app. It's WHOVA. So if you're online, you'll also want to download the app too. This is going to be your resource during your stay in Chicago for the conference and also for your virtual experience. This is an awesome app. I'm going to take it at heart. And we've been communicating, we've been setting up, we've been sharing online. And if you didn't already know, Jim is doing a contest. So whoever has the highest points on the leaderboard.
Look who else is here.
Who else is here?
What's up?
Is that Reggie?
Yeah, man, right here.
Oh, y'all
The mastermind.
Reggie.
Already ready. Exactly. So look at that.
Yeah, we made it.
You made it, huh?
Yeah, we having fun. Yeah, I'm waiting to get the room now, waiting on
Okay.
stuff. But
All right.
yeah, we're gonna meet up in the ballroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on the conference.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get set. I'm going to get set up. Okay.
So it's exciting to be able to see everybody in living color, right? So if you haven't already, make sure you download the app. Daryl is on the leaderboard. I can't be mad at him because he's my investment partner, but I'm trying to catch up, right? But Jim is running a contest. Whoever is in first place, I think it's by the end of the contest. Read the information, but whoever is in first place, they're gonna get 2 tickets to next year's conference, as well as a hotel stay. And so if you put the bill already, which we know you can write it off because it's a business trip, but if you put the bill already, you know how costly that flight and everything the whole experience can be. So try to participate, even if you aren't trying to win, communicate with people. It's real exciting to see everybody's activities online. We're also scheduling sessions online, networking sessions. And then you will also see the updated agendas. So make sure you download the app, get together and network. Wow, that's a beautiful hotel. So it's really cool. So I'm gonna hop on and do some breakout rooms for us. There are 23 people. Here's the question for you guys. Just introduce yourself, say what market you're in and what you have going now, because we're gonna ask you some questions when you get back. So we want you to have an opportunity to let everyone speak, find out where everyone's at, and what they're up to as far as their investments. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Rhonda.
Just great, get checked in.
Okay.
The hotel is nice. Look at this hotel.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Hi, Scott.
So I'm gonna take everyone on a tour of the hotel.
When they come back?
No, once I get checked in, let's see what it's like around here, you know?
Because they're in the breakout session right now. Hi, Mike.
Okay. Hello. All right, I'm just checking in. Daryl Murphy.
Awesome. Patrick, are you there?
I'm still here.
Okay, awesome. Can you see to join room 5?
No, when you talk about it, I didn't have nothing to write with, so I didn't get the information.
Oh no, it should have popped up on your screen. Did it not pop up?
I didn't see it. I probably looking for something to write with.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know if I can resend it.
The breakout room, that's for those who arrived already?
Yeah, but I see that you're assigned to room 5, but for some reason I can't switch you here. Let me see if I can put you on 1. Can you see that now?
Well, let me see.
And then hi, Marcus.
Hi,
How are you?
fine, thanks.
Awesome. You're going to room 5.
Okay.
And then Mike, are you still there? Not yet? You're probably on another call. You're so busy. And is it Scott? Let's see here. Hey, Dara, I don't know if you've fully checked in yet. And if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Did she check in with you? Because I haven't seen her or a message or anything.
All right. If she didn't check in, then she could just do it. I'll let her know we'll do it next week then.
Okay.
All right.
So when you come back, you wanna do the tour of the hotel?
Yeah, let me go up to the room and drop this stuff off,
Okay.
and then we'll take a little walk around the hotel to show it.
Okay. All right.
All right, cool. All right. I'm gonna sign out and I'll be right now. I'll sign out and I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. Hi, Moses. We're in breakout sessions right now.
So Alicia, I guess after the tour, we're gonna have the timeshare sales pitch, right?
The timeshare. That's funny. I know.
Isn't that what they do, right?
That is what they do. You gotta sit here for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Only in Vegas, then you get free tickets.
Oh man, yes. My husband loves doing those. I'm like, oh my God.
Sometimes if you got the time and you need an air-conditioned place, no problem,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah. He loves them because he loves to get the tour of the hotels and it helps him pick them out like on our next trip.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. Let's see. Well, I'm excited to be able to meet you in person. I think you're on mute.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be there.
Oh, you're not? Are you online?
No, I'm still, let's just say I'm still working a day job and dealing with family healthcare issues. So that's why my time is kind of limited of when I can jump on and do certain things, and
yes,
but trying to also earn a living too, you know, to stay above water.
Yeah, I totally understand. I was telling my husband I ended up having a root canal last week. Just unexpectedly, I ate something and it chipped the back of my tooth. It wasn't even hard either. Yeah. And oh man, the pain. So I went to my dentist and they filled it, but then I had to go to a root canal specialist. So that was 2 days in a row, Thursday and Friday. We had a weekend conference at our church. And now yesterday I'm trying to catch up, but you know how you're trying to prepare everybody at home because my son left for camp today.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Trying to keep it all together. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, you'll definitely be missed. I thought you were going.
No, I wish I could, you know, my schedule doesn't even allow me right now to virtually attend, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do you do for your regular job?
Well, I do a lot of things. So basically I'm a hired handyman. I do construction, but I'm actually a qualified computer science guy who does number crunching, and I do project management. So nice. I can actually do handyman, like right today I'm doing a patio. Last week I was building a foundation for a garage that I had the outside walls were against dirt. So I had to cut it, lift the garage roof about 2 inches. Then I had to build the concrete forms to pour it and then build it in. That's it. You know, so you name it, I've done it. I do everything pretty well that except anything that requires a electrical or plumbing permit, but I can do all the electrical and plumbing stuff.
What we call maintenance.
Well, no, I like adding plugs and everything.
Yes.
Okay, like that's fine as long as I don't need a permit.
Right, right. No,
Yeah.
So out here in Arizona, what if you're doing anything electrical, you're supposed to get a permit. That means adding outlets, relocating outlets. I'm like, We
Yeah.
be permit every day.
Well, yeah. Jeez.
So we were like, no, we'll just call it maintenance. It's relocation of some things. As long
Yeah.
as we're keeping track of it, you know, they kind of let that slide. But yeah, it's that's cool. So I did a little bit of construction management in a prior position that I had. I was helping one of the other brokers in our office out because his subcontractor ended up just at the last minute saying he needed to leave and do something else with his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. It's a lot of managing people.
Oh, yeah. And scheduling of the different crews that overlap, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi,
No,
Joseph.
I got lucky that we're this winter working on private bathroom renovations, you know, $40,000 to $50,000 jobs. So I did 2 of those different jobs, right?
Yeah,
Busy.
that's
So
awesome. That's
custom
awesome.
custom work is in demand, but also with the COVID thing, people don't want a bunch of people, different contractors or tradesmen coming through their house.
Right.
They'd rather have one person.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I used to send a list out to my clients. Okay, this is who's coming. They're going to do X work. And they're like, no one's ever done this. And I'm always the one like, I need to know who's coming to my house
Yeah.
or who's coming to my office, because I did a lot of office work, but I did do some renovations of some restrooms that I was pretty proud of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Then you find out exactly how much, I'm going to say, Home Depot is making on all their different parts that you can buy there, and you can buy it somewhere else for like 60 cents on the dollar.
Right.
Once you find the right contacts, you know?
Yep, for sure. Yes.
And that's not counting the discount places or liquidation.
Right.
Because
Who
I know
gets
some
it
folks
even
that
cheaper.
actually go ahead and they'll buy 10 toilets and just keep it in their own warehouse because they're getting them for $50 instead of $250 each, you know,
Right.
quality stuff. Yeah.
Right.
But obviously you got to have a cushion so that you can actually buy that inventory and sit on it, right? If you got
Yes.
enough real estate, you can do that.
Yeah. Totally.
Hey, everybody. I'm here at the hotel at the Westin. Oh,
Go down.
go down.
Can you all see Daryl in the
Yeah.
big view? Okay, good.
Yeah, I can see him.
The L and the double L. I don't know which one is which.
Reginald, I'll be calling you later.
Okay, Robert.
Thank you. So this is the lobby. Wait, did everybody come back from breakout yet?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the lobby, and this is a pretty nice size hotel. Who wanna go in with me to buy it?
Right.
So this is the benchmark right here. I guess this is one of the places where you come in to eat and everything. Have a nice little dining place over here. See right here? See that? So now I'm coming back out here, and we're gonna just cruise on down. We got a little snack place right over here. All right. So you got a little snack place. You come in here at night, you may want to buy some stuff or whatever. Okay. You get hungry in the middle of the night. Okay, so at 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to be at the Lakeshore Ballroom, and the Lakeshore Ballroom is down this way. So we have computers right here. And then here's Starbucks. Okay, so she said the Lakeshore Ballroom is across from the Starbucks. Oh, and here it is. So at 8 o'clock, we're gonna be here at the Lakeshore Ballroom. So let me see what's on the other side. Oh, and okay, so here are some more ballrooms. And as you can see, they have some of the tables already set up. That's the grand ballroom over there. Oh, and here go Lakeshore B. And then you have ballrooms all the way down. So we're supposed to meet today, I do believe. Here's the grand ballroom, and supposed to be doing some setting up here at one of these areas. So all this is the grand ballroom, A, B, and C. But it's a really nice hotel. The room, very spacious. And you can pick your cleaning when you want your rooms cleaned, whether it's daily or whatever. So coming back out, excuse me, and I'm going to walk to the other end. But this is where everything is happening, and people are coming in little by little for the conference. And if you're not here, I'm going to tell you, get ready for the next one, because we're going to make it even better. So the underwriting is the whole intent and the purpose of the underwriting for tonight is so that we can submit LOIs on properties. So that's another area over there. And then this is the check-in location. Nice place, just come sit down if you want. Okay, then you have the Worldwide Service Town Hall here. There's a ballroom over there, another meeting room. Somebody's in there. And then you have the division. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, somebody else having a meeting. And downstairs, I did see where there's more places downstairs. And this is the LaSalle meeting room. So basically that's it, except for what's downstairs and everything. Any questions?
No, that was a really good tour.
Yeah. Alicia, what time you leaving?
Here shortly in about 15, 20 minutes at the most.
Okay, so let me run back upstairs to my room and get back on my computer to relieve you, and have a safe trip. And everyone, I'll be right back.
Thank you. All right, so as promised, who would like to go first? As far as the breakout session, who has an interesting investment opportunity that they'd like to share? Raise your hand. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi.
Great to see you this morning.
You as well. How are you?
Good, good. This is my fellow KW buddy. AWC. No one wants to speak. Are you all getting ready for your trip? Moses, are you getting ready? Are you attending?
Hello, Alicia.
What's that?
Carletta.
I'm gonna be in the
Yeah,
Hamptons. I'm not
I'm
sure.
excited for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited to see everybody in person.
Yeah, I'm in the
I had a
Hamptons.
problem with my video.
I'm in
Uh-oh.
the Hamptons tomorrow, so I won't be in Chicago. But
Oh, your anthem. Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds like it's really fun. Is it vacation?
yes,
Oh, nice. Nice.
I try not to work during the summer because the kids are home.
Yes. Yep. I'm working my way up to that. Awesome. Daniel, go for it.
Hey, how you guys doing today? My name is Daniel. I'm Mama Remy. I'm a real estate investor, and as well, I'm about to become a pharmacy education. I was able to meet Mr. Murphy at a Houston conference back in February of this year. I do specialize in acquisitions. I work with a broker, but I'm mainly able to find all the properties by myself. I do have a 119 unit multifamily in Maryland in Tahoka Park that I'm trying my hardest to get the financials from that property. But I do currently have a deal that I just put under contract on Monday. It's an 8-unit multifamily. I don't know if any new investors will be interested in the property. It's in Birmingham. I do have financials provided. I'm only 22 years old, started when I was 19. Trying my hardest to strive and get better and network with a lot of people. So I definitely have a lot to bring to the table, because at times I'm able to get to nice, unique deals before brokers are even able to get to them too as well. So I did leave my contact information in the chat. You can reach out to me at 470-292-8238. I do provide off-market deals, honestly, any and everywhere. I mean, my company is based in Georgia, but I've been able to flip a property in Birmingham, here in Georgia, and I can find any deal in anywhere at all. I am getting better at underwriting, but my real estate partner, she is a licensed broker, so she kind of is better at doing that than I am. But I specialize mainly in just acquisition. So you can just, if you're trying to find somebody that can find unique deals, I could definitely do that.
Awesome, Daniel, and congratulations. That's awesome. So
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
going and bring more young folks into this industry.
Yes, ma'am.
I love to see that. My husband and I work with youth and young adults, so it's great to see you keep going.
I do want to mention, I found Daniel. I just found you on LinkedIn, so be sure to add me. I want to talk to you.
Oh, yes, ma'am, I will.
All right.
And I'm gonna just put it out there. So if you find any Arizona properties, let me know.
Okay, I got you. No problem.
I did drop my digital card in the chat. Are you able to make it out to the conference this week?
No, I'm a busy guy. I'm trying my hardest to build my company, but then too as well, training for a marathon. So I'm kind of like back and forth between what I already doing right now. But yeah, I mean, but not, unfortunately, I couldn't. Mr. Murphy, he invited me, but I wasn't able to.
Okay. All right. So put it on your calendar for next year. I believe Jim is trying to plan it in July.
Okay.
So that goes for everyone on the call, and share it with your people that are interested in investing. Invite them out. A lot of times all they have to do is be in the presence of someone else that's investing, and they get a hold and they get excited about it. And then for some miraculous reason, then they understand what you've been telling them all along. So,
yeah, that is very true.
Yeah, lots of fun things going on. Hi, Sal, how are you? I think you're on mute.
Good. How are you?
Good. Are you making it out?
Yes, be there
Yay.
tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Looking forward to it. So have
Same
y'all,
here.
good. Have you downloaded the Hoover app?
The Warhab app.
Hoover?
Yeah, the Hoover. Yes, I did.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. All right. Who else had some properties that they were working with in your breakout session? And if you don't have it under contract yet, that's okay. You don't have to give the address, just the area and what kind of drew you to that property. I'll go first. So some of you know that I've been working on some triple net properties, and I've been working with an experienced triple net investor, which is really cool. He invests in some Dollar Trees and some of the larger national tenants. And there's 2 properties. They are in between 2 and 5 million. And they're really nice out here. And so I look forward to bringing those opportunities to our underwriting session this evening. If you all are going this evening, make sure you bring your properties, have your T12s, your financials, your rent roll, the OM. Those are some important items to have. And Daniel, you still have your hand raised. Did you have something else?
I won't even lie to you. My goal is to build enough capital to actually do commercial triple net lease options. I educated myself a lot, and that's what I actually really want to do. I mean, it's very, very lucrative. It's low cost, low risk, and it just makes most sense to me, honestly. I mean, I would definitely will be appreciative if I can network with you. I mean, because I am open-minded to any market, but I am looking for more experienced people I can, work with, learn from them, and potentially do deals with them in the further future. But I would definitely love to, reach out to you and just see some way, somehow, maybe if I can learn from you, and if not, do a deal with you one day.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes for anyone that's interested. What we're looking to do with the GOB is have specialties. So if you're not into commercial multifamily, that's okay. There's investors that diversify their portfolio, and in doing so, they have different properties that they invest in, and also different markets. So absolutely. I just dropped my information in the chat again. So tap on the link. That's my digital business card and my direct contact information. And as you all can see, Daryl Murphy is back on the call with a different scene behind him. He's in his hotel room at the Chicago Western O'Hare. Take it away, Daryl. I'll see you all in just a little bit. And if I don't see you in Chicago, I will see you next week. Take care and safe
travels. Hurry up and get here, Alicia. Hurry up.
Safe travels. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Who else coming to the conference? Who's coming in tomorrow?
I'll be there, down.
All right. Okay, so Robert, Sal, anyone else? All right, we're looking forward to.
I'll be there.
Oh yeah, Mark.
I'll be there tonight.
Oh, you be there? Okay. Tonight we're gonna have the underwriting. Now, the whole intent for this is to get a property under contract. Our plan is to underwrite tonight, submit an LOI, and let's try to get something under contract before we leave this conference. All right. So if anyone lives in the Chicago area, hey, come on by. Come on by. All right. Daniel, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Oh, I apologize. I was actually talking to I was talking before about a deal I had under contract. Sorry, I forgot to raise my hand or lower my hand down.
Well, no problem. Oh, congratulations. So what were we doing? Are we
I think I knew we had. I'm not going to do a presentation. I'm gonna hold tight on that for tonight. But do anyone have the presentation, or do anyone want to present their underwriting so that the investors can review? Okay, so let's leave this as a free flow for now, and let's just leave open conversation. Don't be bashful. So what's the topic? The flight was excellent from Philadelphia to Chicago. Look at Jacqueline laughing because she know I'm trying. I don't want dead space. So we don't want no dead space here. So the flight from Philadelphia to Chicago, excellent. Had plenty of room and everything. Had some water, juice. Even took a little nap on the plane. So it was fantastic. But we're looking forward to the conference. So who needs help? Does anyone need help with anything? Zach, you need help with something, Zach? I'm gonna go around the room next to everybody since nobody don't want to talk.
Can I talk, since my name is actually the topic of conversation today? This is about the third time somebody said my name. But I do want to let you guys know that I am building a platform on social media dedicated to educating first-time investors, new investors, on how to do syndications, how to invest in commercial real estate, et cetera, et cetera. There is a lack of knowledge when it comes to the young people wanting to invest. And I feel like, especially living in Los Angeles, I could provide that service. Now, the reason I'm mentioning it here is because you all have a lot of experience that a lot of people could find value in. So if you are able to carve out 30 minutes of your time and speak to me on a recorded Zoom call, I would greatly appreciate it, because it's just helping me help my community. So it's not completely related to here, but out of what I do, we could definitely draw in new investors.
I think that's great, and I think everyone here should want to get on something like that. If I could help you in any way, Jacqueline, you let me know.
Don't say that, because you know you can.
All right. Hey, if I can help you, let me know. That's what it's about. All right. So, and I believe in education. I believe in, especially when it comes to the community and trying to teach others how to do what we do, and that is how to be a myth buster. So that, there's a lot of people that think this is not possible. Right? That this is an impossible task. You walk past all these big buildings and you think some rich person owns it, and usually it could be someone like us. So yeah, if I can help you, let me know. Okay.
Sure.
All right, who's next? Come on, Evan. Anything? What's up? How can we help you today, Evan? Don't tell me Evan that got shy. All right, then we're gonna come back to Evan. Kenton, how can we help you, Kenton?
Hey, good to see you. Sorry I'm a little late today, but it sounds like you're just getting things rolling.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, yeah,
it's better late than never, right?
Right.
Did I say that right?
Some of you, yeah, better late than never, right? So, yeah, some of you, I've been contacting a lot of people ahead of time, ahead of the conference. So it's really interesting to see this platform set up to where you can do a whole lot of pre-networking before the conference even starts. And I think that's a great idea, because as Jim said, he had a little meeting. Jim Biggs said a meeting Saturday night, and he says, it's really, really important. And what he really wants to focus on is the networking side, so he can help put deals together and use this part. Most of the time people are looking over here to see what our networks can do for them. But, this is a very important part of working together, because there's just this brain trust that we have right here is just amazing. I'm sure, we've got most of these people could teach courses that we see here. And we're doing the finance side and mostly the debt side. although we know where the investors are. Our moniker is, we know where the money is and we know how to get it. And
I'm glad you said that, Kenton, because I
right.
remember talking with you a long time ago in
Right.
reference to money. So how about, do you also work with equity?
Well, since I'm not licensed as a finder, as a broker, I can only do that as a consultant. I help people get prepared so they can go out and find the money. And then, of course, we have lots of sources and lists of people that are possible. I think Jim is offering a list of investors at this particular conference. And so it's just another wonderful list of people that could be possible investors. But as far as getting a success fee from putting an investor together with a deal, I can't do that legally, but I can certainly consult and make sure that you know how to do that and grease the path.
Gotcha.
So that's the important thing.
I
And then the debt side is the debt side is the cheapest money. So try to do as much in debt as possible.
So I need 1.7. I'm raising capital for a 24 unit in Dayton, Texas.
Okay.
And we have already raised a little bit over 500. So we're 1.7 shy. Closing date is set for August 5th. And I would like for us to close on time. So I'm looking for,
that's quick.
Yeah, I'm looking for passive investors. I'm looking for GPs or co-GPs, anyone that can help raise capital so that we could just close on time. So if you could help us in that situation, I would really appreciate it.
Well, would you only want to do that with equity versus debt?
Freddie is not allowing any debt because this is a loan assumption.
Oh, you're assuming the loan. How much is the loan?
Yeah, I'm assuming 1.1. So they are not allowing any other debt to be put on this.
Oh, okay, I see. So if I'm doing the math right, you got 1.1 loan, you got 1.7 that you need to raise in addition to the 0.5. So that's 2.2, 1.1, is 3.3 is what you're actually putting together, right?
Yeah, but yeah, something like that. But I'm only having to come up with but the total purchase price is 2.6. But due to the fact that my LTV is 41.66%, that's why I have such a high raise.
Well, we should certainly talk because as a consultant, we can help make sure it all greases path. But you're so smart. I've seen you do underwriting online in front of everybody. So for getting help to put the package together, we'd have to come up with something, a small area of which you're not completely versed in. And I'd love to chat with you about that. You can go into, my contact information is in the brief. It's also in the finance options, which I put in my name there. And let's talk soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll give you a call after this.
Good job. Thanks.
Yeah, I need to secure that money, everyone. So, all right, Zach, did I jump over you?
I think very briefly, we kind of got distracted there for a second, but
all right. So how can we help you, Zach?
I'm here to I'm very new to the commercial real estate industry, so I'm here to just kind of like listen to you all. I'm like furiously scribbling down notes of everything I'm hearing from everyone here today, and just looking to learn from all you all.
Okay. If there was one question that you needed answered, and since you have all the masterminds here, what would that question be?
I guess I would say what I'm looking for right now, and maybe this is like a kind of a very long thing to answer, but what's the process from like, you know, finding a deal through raising capital and like all of that? I know it's probably very basic, but how's the whole process of that kind of gone through in a very simple overview, maybe so I understand a little bit more about
I
that.
think that's an excellent question. What is the process? And the one thing I'm going to tell everyone is don't skip the process. Skipping the process could cost you a lot of money. All right. Don't skip the process. So let's take this from the beginning. Let's take it from the beginning. The first thing, and I'm going to take it from the very, very beginning. I'm going all the way back to the ground level. So the first step is going to be building your criteria to find out what markets you want to invest in. So, and when I say markets, whether if it's Dayton, Ohio, Cincinnati, or whether if it's New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm calling out city and states, everyone. You notice I'm not calling out states. A state is not a market. A city and state is a market, right? So once you build that criteria to see what market you want to invest in, that's going to be your first step. Now, once you find the market, then you're going to build out another type of a criteria, and that's to find the assets. You're not going to want, you're not going to want an A or a D. You're going to want something with parameters. Okay. So an example of that would be B, C class properties, 1980, 2007, 100 to 200 units, $3 to $30 million. See, that's a criteria. Okay. So once you put that criteria together, then your next step, now you done built to a market. Now let me go back to market for a minute, because a lot of times people will say to you, if you ask what made you pick a market, oh, it's a hot market. Well, what does that mean exactly? It's a hot market. What is the parameters? So you need to find out your parameters. What percentage of job growth are you looking for? What percentage of home income value are you looking for? What percentage of home median value are you looking for? What percentage of crime rate are you looking for? There's percentages that you're looking for. And once you could build out those percentages, now you could pick your market to go into. Do you want to go into, I'm not going to call that out because I'm here. So do you want to go into Memphis? Do you want to go into some high crime area? That may not be your niche. So once you build your criteria for your market, once you build your criteria for your asset, then the next step of the process is start reaching out to brokers. Okay. Now, depending on your criteria for your assets, if you're going to go say from 5 units to 20 units, you still want to reach out to brokers, but you may want to also try to get in contact direct to seller. When you start getting into the bigger units, 50 units, 100 units, 200 units, it's not going to be that easy. Okay, getting directly to the direct owner. They got a gatekeeper, and you're not going to make it through that gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is going to lock you down. So the smaller units, you may have a better chance of reaching the direct to owner, but the bigger units, deal with the brokers. And if you could get directly to the owners, do so. Okay. If you can, you do so. Now, how do you get directly to the owners on big units? Coming to conferences, going to meetups, talk to them, and they're gonna tell you how many units they have, under management. Oh, I got 1,500 units under management. Ask them, hey, are you ready to sell? Don't hesitate to ask. Okay. So that's one. Okay, so now you made the connection with the broker. You made a connection with or direct to owner. What's the next step after that? They send you a property, or you find a property and you ask for certain financials. You want the T12, rent roll. If you're dealing with a broker, the OM, which is offer memorandum. If you direct the seller, he's not going to have the offer memorandum. Okay, if you direct the seller. Now, once you get your financials, T12 and the rent roll, make sure you have the latest rent roll in T12. If this is July, you shouldn't be dealing with March and April. You shouldn't be dealing with March and April. May, June is good, but March and April is old. So you need to have the latest financials. Underwrite the property, see if the numbers make sense to you. If the numbers make sense, type up an LOI. If you don't have a copy of an LOI, you have a whole bunch of people that you could get a copy of an LOI from. Read them over. You may want to make adjustments. You may want to pull something from one and put into another. But the one thing you want to always do is protect yourself and protect your investors and protect that earnest money deposit. Okay, you want to protect that EMD. If they want money go hard and you're borrowing EMD from me or Mark or Robert, Moses, then if they want money go hard, let it be your money that goes hard. But if I'm willing, if Moses and I or Sal or Alicia or somebody is willing to put up the EMD for you, protect our money so that if something goes wrong, we get our money back. Okay, so make sure the LOI is going to protect you, the EMD, your investors. Okay, once the LOI is accepted, it goes to, I got to back up a little bit. So as you're underwriting the property, whichever model you happen to use, make sure you reach out to your tax assessor. Each market is different. No two markets are the same. No two state is the same. No two city is the same. Everyone evaluate, all tax assessors assess those properties differently. Texas is totally different than North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. So get in contact with your tax assessor. You want to try to get an estimate of what the taxes are going to be when you acquire that property. Call your insurance person, JT or whoever you may be dealing with. Get in contact with a property manager during that process. And these people you should already be building a relationship with anyway. When you found your market, you should have been looking for an attorney. You should have been looking for a broker. Now here in the GOB, of course, we have brokers, we have all of that stuff. But if you wasn't part of the GOB, this is what you need. Well, even part of the GOB, you still need them. But during the process of your underwrite, you need to be building a relationship with attorneys, bankers, brokers. I said that right too, bankers and brokers, okay, property managers, because you want a property manager that knows about the type of criteria you're looking for. All right, tax assessor. Who did I leave out? I said it was somebody else. I think I got everyone. Okay, so once you get all of that done, submit the LOI. Oh, property manager, run your underwrite past your property manager. Let them take a look at your expenses and your income. See if the rents are achievable in the market that you're in. They will have firsthand knowledge. Okay. Then after that, submit the LOI. If the LOI gets accepted, the lawyer that you found through referral, you'll submit the LOI to them so they could draft up the PSA. Once that PSA is signed, and during that process, the PSA is being typed up. You need to, if you're going to do a JV, then you JV. Okay, you call Rhonda, Reginald, Patrick, Jennifer. Hey, I have this deal. How about we do a JV on it? We all put our money in. Or if you would do a syndication, you definitely need to reach out to a syndication attorney and start getting things situated so that you're going to be raising capital. It is during that time that you're going to be creating LLCs and so forth. And I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to the syndication attorney, that I've heard that they move slow. That's not in all cases. If you move too slow with that syndication attorney, you're not going to have enough time to raise capital. So please make sure that you reach out to your syndication attorney early on to find out what's needed, how much time, and so forth. During the time, once the contract is sent out to the seller, y'all both sign it. According to the PSA, is going to tell you when your due diligence is going to start. Okay. Your PSA should be clear that your physical due diligence will not start until you have all the deliverables. And make sure it's very clear in that PSA that your physical due diligence before you fly on any plane will not start until you have all the deliverables and the deliverables are acceptable to you. Once they all are acceptable and you let the seller know everything's good to go, now due diligence start. You need to book that plane ticket, get yourself out there to that property, get in contact with your property manager. If they're going to assist you with that due diligence, there you go. They're going to meet you there. Let's get this thing done. Wrap it up 2 days, 3 days, depending on how big the property is. You could, if it's a small property, you can get it done in a day. If it's a bigger property, you may need 2, 3 days. All right. Once the due diligence is done and you see that everything is acceptable, you move on. Now you got to get that syndication going, get them LLCs set up. You got to start raising capital. After you get to raising capital, you raise the capital. Now you're going to get to closing. Your closing is going to be set. Your attorney is going to have it's called a critical calendar with all the dates on it dates that need to be hit. Okay, otherwise you're gonna be in default. And then once you close, you go out, join a team, and have a good time. Congratulations. That's pretty much the process.
Wow, that's like a 4-hour webinar or a seminar all crunched into what, 10 minutes? Fantastic, Daryl. It's being recorded. I'm looking forward to the being able to review that about 10 times. So that's great. Zach, now you got your marching orders, right?
Sure do.
That's a lot.
Zach, one thing I will tell you, I'm not a believer in not doing your own first deal. If you do your own first deal, just make sure you have a lot of experienced people that can help you and guide you. Okay. But one thing I will say to people, if this is your first time ever doing a deal, don't be afraid to be a passive investor. Don't be afraid to ask to be on the GP side. Don't be afraid to step out there and raise capital. Those things you're going to have to do. So don't be afraid to do it. All right. I know everybody want their own first deal. I want my own deal. Listen, learn first. Now, if you take the step to get your own first deal, then make sure you have experienced team members so that if you make a mistake or if they see that you're going to make a mistake, they could pull you back and say, yo, that's not the road we want to go down. All right. So I just want to say that to you. You know, by being a passive investor, you're going to learn the process of distributions, newsletters, what happened on the passive side. On the GP side, you're going to learn how you need to take care of them people on the LP side. Okay. Then as an LP, you will know what to expect from the GPs. So now you become a GP. The way you want to be treated, make sure you treat them because you already know what it's like. All right.
All right.
Hope I didn't drag that on.
No, thank you. That was very helpful.
All right.
You know, what I heard loud and clear was team. You need to have a great team. And I'll tell you, lender and a lender broker, actually, I look for the team. Somebody's coming to me that's, you know, they're trying to do their first deal and they haven't surrounded themselves with the kind of people that you talk to. You know, this is just an accident looking for a place to happen. And the other thing is preparation. You know, getting prepared so that that path is greased and the underwriter, the loan officers, the underwriters, the GPs, the LPs, all of those folks are just going to be, wow, these guys are ready to go. We better jump on this wagon right away. Right?
Exactly. All right. Who else have any questions? Let me jump over to Joseph Harris III. Joseph, how can we help you? All right, Joseph took a break. Arthur Robinson. Arthur, how can we help you?
I'm doing pretty good, Daryl. Thanks for asking. Didn't really have much. I guess I would ask you if you could answer this question. Do you have any predictions that we can understand or any expectations that we should follow in regards to how the rate's going to perform? Like being that you've been through it before, and I know, you know, the rates kind of work in cycles, going up and down or whatnot. Do you have any suggestions on what we can expect out of the rate?
One, I can't give projections or predictions, but what I can just tell you is this. You need to know your market, and right now is the best time to get in real good with your mortgage broker and your banker. Get in good with them because they are the ones that's going to be able to guide you when it comes to these interest rates. No one knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Interest rates go up, interest rates go down, interest rates go up, interest rates go down. But you need to get in good with your broker and your banker. You need to know your market because that broker and banker are going to look at your market. If your market is a good, strong market, it means your rates are not going to be the same as a market that's weak. So know your broker, know your banker, know your market, be conservative in your underwrite. All right.
Yeah, and speaking of market at the very small session, but it was very powerful Saturday night with Jim, and talked about not only markets but also the sub-market. Like right here in Littleton, you know, it's 10,000 people. We have about a dozen sub-markets. I'm in South Park, that has got 4 markets just in South Park itself. And so it's amazing the difference of the demographics, the growth, the average income that you can find in there and who you're going to actually serve and who the folks who know are going to actually serve you based on that sub-market.
Yeah. And actually, if you were to really break it down, the markets, they're actually micro levels to the markets.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Sub-market.
the market itself is going to be, so let's just say the market itself, the MSA, let's just say Houston.
Okay.
And then you start looking at a sub-market in Houston. And then, and this, I'm gonna show you how micro I get when I'm looking at, when I'm doing my underwrite. I go down to the street level.
Oh,
I want to know what is that building, that neighborhood. I want to know what is the neighborhood doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know what is the median household income in that neighborhood.
Exactly.
So,
you can go across the street and have the whole thing fall apart.
You know, a whole different thing. So when it comes down to, yeah, you find your market and then you go deeper and then you dig deeper and then you dig deeper. You're going to get very micro, because real estate is micro. You need to know what's going on at the ground level.
Exactly.
Okay. If that neighborhood has an income, median household income of $60,000, $70,000, you know that is a strong market. That's a strong, and I'm saying market, but when you're talking about the neighborhood, you're talking micro, okay?
Yes, sir.
That micro. So when you look at that, wow, this is a strong market. That means that your plan, whatever it may happen to be, you should be able to achieve it, or hopefully you can achieve it. Okay. So when you start looking at, I'm gonna say markets, sub-markets, micro markets, whatever you want to call it, all the way down to the roach, right? it's going to be, that's where you see the numbers really starting to play out. All right.
Okay.
So the one thing I want to say is know the market, know your market all the way down to where the neighborhood is. Can you bump those rents up $50, $60, $70, $80, $90, right? Can you? You may not be able to. Okay, so know your sub market. That's why the one thing I do teach is in my mentorship program is I don't want no one to have no more than 2 markets, because you need to build a relationship with that market and the broker and everybody that's there. Because if you're jumping around from market to market, you're not building a relationship with nobody. Okay. So, I hope I answered your question.
You did. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Appreciate you and Kenton.
All right. Lois, how you doing, Lois? I think Lois went on a break. All right. Clint Aiken. Clint, how you doing, Clint?
What's up, Daryl?
Oh, Clint, what's going on? How can we help you today?
Man, I appreciate all you do. Thanks for putting this together. This is a great group. I've learned a lot. This is probably only about the 3rd time I've chimed in, and kind of like Zach, I'm just kind of sitting back, listening, learning a little bit. I partnered up with David Lewis here in Houston, and we're chasing, and I'm helping him pull together some of the projects that he's working on. And I've got a couple of my own projects that I'm working on as well. Right now, I put it in the chat already, but one of the projects I'm trying to help with is an assisted living facility down in Seabrook, which is just south of Houston. The LPGP is already full, but they're looking to raise some additional capital in order to complete a rebuild of that assisted living facility. And I've got the pro forma on it, so anyone interested in that, my email's in the chat also. Be happy to share that with you guys. He's looking, like I said, for about 3.25 million. And I think it's based on a 36-month hold, so should get a pretty quick ROI on this one.
So next, can you present this next Tuesday?
Possibly, yeah. If we don't have the funding by then, this is moving quick. So
okay, so all right. All right, because I was going
It's
to
not
say,
that
okay,
one.
so
David and I might have another project, multifamily, that we're looking to build up in Conroe. So
okay,
I know he's already talking with Jim Biggs about it right now. So
okay,
but yeah, we might have a couple other projects we could present next week.
okay. So well, if you do, let me know.
Okay.
And that way, you know, you could present the underwriting and everything. Okay.
You got it.
All right. All right. Marcus Williams. Marcus, you there?
Hey, Daryl, how's it going?
Hey, I'm all right. What about you?
Oh man, I'm doing okay.
All right. How can we help you today?
I'm gonna attend the conference virtually this year, but yeah, I'm just getting into the multifamily space. Working on networking and building relationships.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Just trying to find people I could partner with and get into the first multifamily property.
Okay. Well, I wish you were here because boy, there's gonna be a lot of people here. You know, I tell you,
I've heard. Like,
I really do, man. I
I
wish
know
you
I'm
were here.
missing out, but yeah, I'm doing the next best thing. I'll attend from here.
Sounds good then. All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Rhonda Harris, how you doing? What can I help you with? All right, all right. She stepped away
Sorry.
for.
Hi,
Oh, there she
Daryl.
go.
I was.
Hey,
How
Rhonda,
you
how you
doing?
doing? All
Oh, I'm
right.
grateful today. I was just listening in and doing my work on the side, but I'm still, you know, open and receptive to the multifamily units, definitely, and looking. I'm looking. I want to be near. I want to be in Kaling, Texas, because of the military base too. But also it's close to Houston as well. And I have friends in, you know, there. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at right now. But of course, anything else comes up that is attractive, I will look into as well.
Sounds good. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes,
All
indeed.
right. Okay. Patrick Bennett. You there, Patrick? All right. I guess Patrick, he stepped away for a little bit.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're there? Oh, okay, Patrick.
Yeah.
How can we help you today?
I just had a question about one of the terms you were using, the PSA, what does that mean?
Purchase and sales agreement. That's the contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you coming along with your underwriting?
I've been studying, but different one I had with another mastermind, and just to get a concept on the depths of it. But I have somebody helping me out. Barbara Walker, she helping me out. So we gonna get it.
Sounds good then. All right. Sounds good. Hang in there. Keep doing it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Daniel, we spoke to Daniel. Chris O'Brien. Chris, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Chris, how can we help you today?
Well, I'm just observing and taking everything in right now. So.
All right. Are you at this conference?
No, I'm not. I'm in Canada.
You're not? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right then. Well, I'm glad that you came, Chris.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
All right. All right. So, Mr. Gonzalez. Is Mr. Gonzalez there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. Now, before you say anything, do you want me to call you Jorge or George?
We in Texas, man. George.
There you go. Okay. So George, how can we help you today?
So a friend of mine sent me the link. So I'm just kind of we're both trying to get into the multifamily space. So we're trying to learn. Underwriting would be great to get some more insight on that. We do a lot of residential, but I know multifamily is its own thing. So
Are you going to be at the conference this week?
No, I just found out about today, so no, unfortunately not.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
Where's the conference at?
Chicago.
Oh, that's right. He did say that. Gotcha. Okay. No, I won't be able to go.
You won't be able to make it? All right. Well, be at the next one. All right. We're going
where
to
is
do
the
it
next
next
one?
year too.
Where's the next one at?
It's almost like going to be right here in Chicago again.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be in Chicago again. This is really the home of the GOB. So that's just an assumption.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to hearing when the next one is and try to make it out there.
Sounds good. That's a winner. That's a winner. All right. I saved this person for last because he has a lot of knowledge, and I want him to take us out to close out the session for this week. He knows I'm looking at him, and he about to crack a smile. Look at it, there he is. But Moses, there, you know I'm gonna call you, man.
I know you were gonna call me. All right. Well, good luck in thing. I'm gonna be in the Hamptons, so I'm not gonna be. I try to stay with the family during, because both the wife and the kids are in school. They're off of school during the summer months, so I take the priority and spend time with them. But I think crucial. I know Jacqueline was looking for 30 minutes, but I think you gave her a good 30 minutes there to go off of with the process. So I think you cover your bases there already. One of the things that I would like to advise Zach on, to make sure in part of his education process that he goes to meetup and he start pinpointing individuals that he can start building a team of his own, because that's what it comes down to. When you're going to go syndication, it's all about your team, period. It's like, you can have the best horse, but if the jockey is not good, it ain't going nowhere. So make sure you keep that in perspective as you're meeting different groups. Start pinpointing individuals that you want to connect on a very deep basis on, to make sure you build that team. And when you go into tertiary markets, they can offer you great opportunities, but also make sure you look for markets that has a multiple source of employment base. I know people go, it's all military or but also make sure, because in a downturn that is really going to help you, because job is going to be important, what you can do in that market when tough markets hit. So make sure you have a good a variety of employment segment in that market to help you thrive in difficult times. And I think Daryl covered it really good. I think Jay Scott had a comment to someone recently, and they said, well, the LP needs to do their own underwriting. That is true, but an LP cannot do a full underwriting. They can do basics, because a lot of the back end numbers and back end information you're not going to have to do the nitty gritty that a deal sponsor is going to do. But what you need to do as a limited partner, if you're going to jump in, you should at least have the knowledge, like what Dal shared. Make sure you go down to the very micro level. Look at the local income, household income. Look at where the property is located. Make sure you're not buying a building that's looking very fancy, but right across the street, you got something that's going to come and, cause your tenant base to not be strong because of vacancy, what's not, crime and all that. So those are basic stuff that you should be able to do as a limited partner. Once you get a deal presented to you, just Google the address, look at where the property, check for flood zone, check for, look at the business plan that the sponsor is going to take out the deal and try to sell you on, to say this is how we're going to make the deal work. Look if that business plan is really doable based on what you're actually going to have to deal with as an own, as a member of that LLC or part of the business execution. So I think those are some of the things that are, and then when you look at tertiary market, look to see what the bigger MSA is doing, because the tertiary is normally feeding off the MSA. So make sure you look, if people are migrating out, it's probably going to hit you at some point. So make sure, you check your U-Haul one way, travel on exit, and see how that market, because a tertiary could be affected. But I do like tertiary. They offer some really good deal, but you got to make sure the bigger MSA is not going to affect them, too heavy. But with that, I think Daryl, you did a pretty good job as usual.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The last thing I want to share with everyone, if you're looking for a copy of this recording, this is where it's going to be. Right there. Commercial Multifamily Masterminds, right here on YouTube. This recording will be uploaded as soon as it finishes processing. I will upload it here. So I'm going to ask you to please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, because when we upload a video, you will be notified. You will be notified. So Commercial Multifamily Masterminds, be right here on YouTube. I will be uploading this video because we didn't do any presentations, all right, and so forth. So with that, let me see if there was any questions in the chat, everyone, just right quick. Okay, Jack, great. Okay, and that's cool, Jacqueline, the Q&A, that's cool. George, the link you're talking about sharing did he leave? Oh, I think he left. No, I was trying to find out what link. Okay, so I think everything is covered. But listen, everyone, I want to thank you all for your support. We're here. I'm here in Chicago, Illinois, at the GOB Network Conference #2. And tonight, we're really going to be underwriting and submitting LOIs, getting properties. We are doing our best to get properties under contract while we are here. So next year, if you're not here this year, we're going to definitely have this on the agenda for next year. All right, because I'm doing this for today. I did this really like, a little offbeat a little bit, but Jim wants to incorporate this next year into the agenda. So next year, please, if you could come, please come. And again, if God let me be alive, we're going to do some underwriting, and we're going to be evaluating properties. We're going to be submitting LOIs. We want this conference to be different. You're going to still get your networking. You're going to still get your social socializing. You're going to still get your education. But let's get some deals done. Let's build some teams. Let's take down the Westin O'Hare. Let's buy this whole hotel right here. So it'll be our hotel. So we have a place to come, right? But that would be good. That would be fantastic to do. But I'm just saying that.
You're gonna have the first responders all show up.
Right? So, but please, on the Commercial Multifamily Mastermind YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell there so you'll be notified. As soon as this finished processing, it will be uploaded. I know I normally stick around for an additional 30 minutes for relationship building, but I'm not going to be able to do it today because I have to get myself busy, and the volunteers are going to start meeting and stuff like that. So I just want to say to everyone, thank you all very much for your support, and I look forward to seeing everyone next week, and I want to see everyone here next year at this here conference, the GOB Network Conference #3 next year. All right. So thank you all very much.
Before you go,
want to say something, Kenton? You want to say something?
Yeah. I just now the thing you're talking about tonight, that's in the live session. That's not virtual, right?
Yeah, that's going to be live. That's not going to be virtual.
Okay, good. And then
that's not, and actually, it's not really part of the agenda. It was something that I wanted to do.
Oh, okay, good.
So
good. And then I wanted to pitch the virtual side. If you're not here today in Chicago or going to be here tomorrow, $97 is cheaper than a hotel night and an airplane ride even the gas to get here. It's it. And geez, sign up for the virtual. Then you can connect to on Whova and do all of that kind of good stuff. It's just a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, Daryl,
Oh, yeah.
where do I sign up at for the virtual?
You know, so I gotta believe it or not, I'm gonna have to find out.
Okay.
There's an app called Whova, WHOVA.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been having a ball with that Hoover thing.
Yeah, and let me see.
Let me see if I can find it on Facebook right quick. The virtual.
Can you send it to me via email and I can click on the link?
Yeah, right.
Or
right.
GOB.
Did I sign up? Okay, Whova.
Let me see, GOB Network.
And the Whova actually works decently on the phone as well. So
great.
Yeah, and
right, so this. Wait a minute. If I click this right here, wait a minute. I may have something here. Let me see. No, that's not going to do it. Wait a minute. Go to the GOB.
Right.
Yeah. Hold on one second, everyone. Just give me one. I just want to see.
Yeah, I found it.
Join free. Wait a minute. Is that it? Conversation.
Here's
no,
the
that's
link
the
I
line.
used.
Oh, you got it? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, somebody beat me to it there. Okay. But this is the one that goes directly to the GOB, and I think, is that the one that you used for the sign up? Who said? Sean?
Let me see. I'm clicking the link right now, and the Hoover. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and you can go either from your phone or for the web. The web is going to be a lot easier because you can use your autofill. It seems like that the phone version doesn't use the autofill very much. So you have to keep putting in all this information that you already put in. So anyway,
got it.
It's very good.
All right.
But really, I mean, it's just wonderful you set it up for virtual because you've just enlarged your market 100,000 times. No, not quite that much, but at least 100 times. And you certainly have been, provide a great service here and a great opportunity. Like I said, I've been working since Sunday, contacting people. So it's been great. And you can search. Now they do have a thing, by the way, they have the interest. You can type in your interest, but it doesn't seem to be searchable at this point. So don't expect it to be searchable. When you put in something like commercial or finance or whatever, you get what's ever in a name. Okay. So put that in your, if you want to be contacted under your interest, make sure that you put that in your tagline or, something besides the interest section. And then they'll be able to find you. Okay.
Sounds good. All right.
Well, all right. Thanks a lot. Daryl,
thank you all very much.
Have a good one.
All right. Sean Pinkston. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute, Sean. Kenton, I'll reach out to you later, okay?
Good job. I know you're busy. Right. Even if it's next week, that's fine.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. Don't forget to save your chat, folks.
Yep. Sure enough. All right, everyone. See you all next week. All right.
All right. Applause.